Hey Libra, welcome to your April 2018 Taroscope reading. This is Lauren with the Clarity Cure. Welcome back. Nice to see you. You guys know the drill. If you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe. Would love for you to become part of my community here on YouTube. Future partner readings are here on YouTube, posted a couple of weeks ago. Love readings are over on Vimeo for purchase. And it's interesting, I'm getting a lot of love and relationship readings this month for the generals. So this is definitely about a relationship for you guys. Definitely have the Emperor and the Empress here with some justice. I feel like some of you may be going through, cycling through an ending of a marriage and or relationship. Your Oracle card, okay, we're just going to jump in here, is all about rest and rejuvenation, renewal, doing nothing at this point in time. You know, just taking some rest, letting the world go and all your concerns. Set yourself free from any goals, lists, desires, to-do lists, that kind of thing. And rightfully so. I think you've been through a very, very difficult time here in a relationship that was definitely... you got the Eight of Swords here in reverse, and this is all about extreme difficulty, almost like treachery. You know what I mean? And I really feel it's in reference to a very powerful couple. Okay? It's really rare when I see the Emperor and the Empress come out together. So this is specifically talking about probably a married couple. For some of you, this could maybe be your parents, or maybe for some of you, this could be your grandparents, okay? But unfortunately, I feel with justice here, you know, you got three major arcana. These are enough, okay? That there's definitely an ending of a relationship, maybe at this point in time. You know, they're moving forward, because I see that... Yeah, the Ten of Wands is in the recent past, so it's coming to accumulation of probably a long road of dealing with a lot of stressful emotion. You have a lot of Swords cards here, mental stress, mental anguish, probably a long road of dealing with attorneys, getting your justice, so to speak. Okay. So finally, things are being made right. And I think by the end of April, finally, with the Ten of Wands in your recent past, you're almost there. Okay, it's almost over. You're kind of at that crossroads right now, you know. And the 10 is good. The 10 is good because you've been carrying a heavy load. You've been really stressed out. You've been working very hard and being responsible to do what you need to do. To close the door here in this relationship, especially this I don't like with Eight of Swords reversed, you know, eek. I think it's been kind of an ugly situation. But, you know, the good news is there's, you know, reason to celebrate. You got the Three of Cups here crowning you. So I think, you know, time to partay, you know, like... Time to finally move on here. You have the Eight of Cups as well as the Three of Cups. And this is all about emotional abundance and, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Transformation. You know, this is finally moving on from what no longer serves you. And this is coming up in your immediate future. So this is probably about halfway through April. This is all about change. Yes, there definitely can be some sense of sadness. This is your power in the situation, maybe kind of where you are right now. And look, it's always a double-edged sword, you know. Even though you're celebrating, right, that you're getting this victory, you know, there's still some sadness. You know, maybe you had to walk away from a home, the security. But these are all Cups cards, so there's a lot of emotional attachments here. There's a lot of emotional energy, rightfully so. Gosh, it looks like you've just been through a lot, Libra. Now, for some of you that this is not resonating for, please make sure you check out your moon and a rising sign. I really feel this is meant specifically for a certain amount of Librans here. Somebody needs to hear this today, and that's why I love doing tarot, because, you know, I get to help people that really want to be part of my community and get specific messages for them, you know. So this is really kind of cool. You know, you're going to heal, and that's why you know, they're saying it's time to rest, it's time to nap. You know, if you can take any time off work during this time, for those of you that, you know, do have to do the 9 to 5 grind, or just, you know, when you are home, just do what you can to release what no longer serves you. And honestly, you know, it's going to be through you resting. That's your best course of action right now, you know. It's funny because I think was it Virgo or Libra had a very similar scenario, but their advice was to clean house, right? Clean out, get rid of what no longer serves you, you know, right down to sweeping and throwing out, you know, clothes to the Goodwill. And, you know, that was their karmic, you know, click to kind of step it up. Here, you're being asked to nap. Time to nap, time to rest your body and your soul and your mind. I do see with, you know, the 3 of Cups celebrating, and then you moving on, and then you're still being disappointed. You like, you know, probably feel like you're on a roller coaster of emotions that are a long time coming to a close, dealing with the ending of a relationship or a marriage. So I'm really sorry, but you know, it does happen. All right, justice is being served here. Just make sure you're doing what you need to do, what's right, okay? Sometimes the justice card can talk about, you know, being released on a new path, but you're also being tested. So, you know, just always be on the up and up. You reap what you sow, and trust me, karma comes back with justice. Justice is always righted, whether it's righted from 10 years ago or righted from tomorrow or yesterday. You know what I'm saying? The outcomes are always usually based on a fair resolution. You know what I'm saying? It may not seem right to you because we have in our mind what we want, what we think is fair. So maybe somehow in some other way you'll find your justice, okay? One way or another, justice does right itself. Okay, so this is definitely a blessing in disguise. All this pain, all this heartache, okay, all this treachery, all this hanging in there for your final, you know, and with the Emperor crossing you here as well, this could even be like just more paperwork confirming. I mean, it's definitely a couple. I feel like a power couple, okay? Somebody that's been together a long time. Maybe they have a lot of assets, a lot of money together. But I also feel this is just another confirmation of contracts and paperwork and documents are, you know, need to be taken care of. You know what I mean? For sure. Because the Emperor can be an attorney as well. Maybe, you know, if you want to really break it down, this could be maybe the person you're divorcing or separating from or whatever, or ending a long-term relationship is an attorney. So it's even harder for you to deal with the situation. You know what I mean? That message definitely coming through for somebody. But check this out. You know, the energy coming in and how people see you is the Ace of Swords. So this is such a blessing. This is such a beautiful new beginning after difficulty, without a doubt. This is the sword cutting through all the delusions, the weight, the treachery, okay, the delays, okay. And by the end of April, you're going to see things moving forward. This is just wonderful. You definitely got to get, you're definitely going to be having a lot of movement forward here, you know, for the month of April. And here's your victory right, with the laurel wreath. And, you know, I feel here in your hopes and wishes, you have the Knight of Wands, and it's like, this has been your hope for a long time. So for those of you waiting and waiting, just know there's definitely going to be a lot of movement here in April where you can finally, once and for all, you know, move forward in your life. This is all about change. This is also about, you know, an offer coming in. Maybe some of this final paperwork just has to be assessed because, you know, you have to make a final decision on maybe a compromise. Okay. Be really careful, though. And I think you may be disappointed with that, but if it means you can finally move on in your life over a final, I don't know, squibbling point, you know what I mean? Then so be it. Sometimes it's just better just, you know, to close the door. However, be super careful, though. Okay, I will say, all right, there could be some shenanigans here. You know what I mean? How do I say that? You know, wind is blowing here crazy. Shit's blowing all over the place. Sorry. Oh. What I'm hearing is, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm always a little tenuous with the Seven of Swords because I don't want anybody to feel like, you know, they could be cheated or you know, somebody would steal from them, but it is a possibility. So, you know, it is what it is, and I, you know, just have to acknowledge that. So just, you know, protect your assets. Now, a lot of times, you know, this could be you simply, you know, escaping a situation. You're taking what you know what I mean? Like, this offer is going to come in, and then you're going to be like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm just going to take what I can get and move forward. So that's one meaning. For others of you, you know, just be careful with this offer. Make sure you know, dot your I's and cross your T's, and you make sure everything that's in the paperwork is on the up and up. There's nothing shady going on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really, really going to be important here for you. All right. For the month of April, especially closing out this deal, you know. Yeah, caution with care. Okay, there could be an unexpected twist here, but play your cards close to your chest, too. I wouldn't say too much. Just, you got your new beginning. You got your transformation. You're working forward. Just make sure all your paperwork's in order. Just double check with your attorney. Make sure that everything's on the up and up. You know, a lot of times when there's a lot of emotional stress and strain, you know, we could miss the littlest thing, you know, and I'm not going to say that's going to happen to you necessarily, but it is a cautionary message here for you. All right. So let me pull you a angel crystal card. Every reading's been a little different. I clarified some readings. This was my intention to do a Reiki infused angel crystal and gem healing card for everybody. But it's kind of cool. I've mixed it up a little bit this month, depending on how the readings go. What I'm going to do at the end. I think this is pretty clear. You know, for any of you that do have a personal question and this does resonate with you, you know, please reach out to me for a personal reading. I am available. We could also check your love cards too. But I think you got enough going on over here, wrapping up a relationship. If you're interested in looking at love in the future, reach out to me as well. All right, let's get you a crystal card. What will help our beautiful Librans here for the month of April? What gem and or crystal energy and healing do they need today for the month of April? Emerald, ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of beautiful life passages as weddings, birthday, graduations, or anniversaries. Now, it's really kind of funny. You know, I was thinking about this earlier. You know, sometimes when the Empress and the Emperor are together side by side, it's a celebration, and you have the Three of Cups here, you know, but however, they're crossing, you know, the Emperor's crossing the Empress. So I really feel like this is a celebration of you being able to move forward and ending this relationship. Because I have to look at all the overall cards. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And you do have Justice here. And I just don't really feel that, yeah, especially with the Seven of Swords, that you guys are going to be together. So if this resonates for you, the emerald, yeah, that's a pretty pricey gem, I'm sure, to find in a gem store. So you don't have to do that. You don't have to go purchase an emerald. You can actually just pause the video and focus on the energy coming through this card for you for some healing energy to emulate. And green is all about healing. So this is just a beautiful energy for you, Libra. All right. So listen, guys, I hope you really enjoyed the reading. It was a little strange, but it is what it is. I'm here for you guys in whatever capacity I can be in. So listen, have a wonderful holiday. I'll see you in May. God bless and all the best to you, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.